Mr. The Prequels presents the prequels. And today we're looking at this particular scene from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And we're purposely going with no audio on this one here. I want you to just take a look at this and see how George Lucas tells a story. And every story has a beginning. And this is the beginning of this story right here. And here we see all of the major players, the main factors here, including the actors, including the direction, and what the director wants you to see and how that is accomplished. And with no audio on this, music, no dialogue, and you can consider music to be dialogue in this kind of a movie, but it is the pictures and the actors and the brush strokes, the imprints of the type of tool that's being used there by the director. And here you see some CGI, but a lot of up-close acting. Look at the expressions here and tell me that Jake Lloyd does not deserve an Oscar. Let me just put that another way. Let me say this again. I'm going to say this again. Jake Lloyd deserves an Oscar. Just look at this. Just watch it. No audio, no sound. You can listen to any kind of music you want or anything else. Just look at this scene, these interactions here. You can tell what's going on just by looking at it. Watching the direction of the camera as we have the point of view that the director wants us to have. And I've, of course, boxed this in a little bit, slightly edited just for focus to emphasize Jake Lloyd and the storytelling that he did in this, contributed to the story overall with his acting. And he was just a kid when he did this. I think he was about maybe 10 years old when he did this, 9 or 10. But whatever it is, just look at him and look at all the actors here. Liam Neeson. And this is a classic duel here between, we're going to see this now. It's just, as Lucas said, a bunch of swirling robes and flashing lights, just to set the tone. But then, of course, the real key here is that Anakin Skywalker will eventually meet Obi-Wan Kenobi. And we'll see that. But in the meantime, we see after he wins the pod race and they come home, and then Qui-gon tells him that he's free. And then we know that Anakin is excited, but also he's sad. And look at this. And here we see the expressions on his face. I am emphasizing this for the reason to say Jake Lloyd deserves an Oscar for his portrayal of Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, which is an all-time epic masterpiece, in my opinion. And this is, again, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, written and directed by George Lucas, producer Rick McCallum, executive producer George Lucas, an all-time epic masterpiece. Yeah, just look at this. Just take a look at these images while you thank the maker with me. Join me in thanking the maker. And this is another thing I want to say. I'm not here to trash talk anybody for the hard work they did and the sincerity they put into making these other movies, whatever they are, whatever they want to call them. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Just because something says Lucasfilm on it doesn't mean that George Lucas made it. And just because it has the name of Lucas on it doesn't mean that the creator had anything to do with it. And there has been no awakening. And take a look at these pictures, friends, these images, and this is one of my favorite images here coming up. You can see Qui-gon Jinn actually laugh. And that's all the time we have for today, dear friends. Until we meet again, I'll leave you with these wise and powerful words from the wise and powerful Jedi, Qui-gon Jinn. Remember, your focus determines your reality. And may the Force be with us.
The films are actually composed along the lines of music, which is that there are many themes going on through the films, and the themes are repeated,